Hey everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready to react to some more Game of Thrones. I've got a migraine going on. I was doing fine this morning, worked at the store this morning, and then as I was at the grocery store, started getting a migraine. So, since I can't move around a whole bunch, we are going to sit here and watch some Game of Thrones. It came in the mail today, and just getting it prepped. I've got Purdy right here. She's taking care of me. Jojo was up on the back of the chair. Fangs, that one, has been moving around. Jojo got in the bed. That's Jojo there. And that's everybody. So, since I can't move around a bunch, I took some Excedrin. I'm hoping it kicks in so that I can do some more painting this evening to get ready for the festival. And in the meantime, we're going to watch some Game of Thrones. It's not the most flattering position, but it is comfortable. So we're going to watch some Game of Thrones. We're going to see what's going on. I want to see whose heads are going to roll for killing the Khaleesi's people. Daenerys, Daenerys? That's not right. Daenerys, I think is how her first name said. But Khaleesi's people. See who's going to die for killing her people and taking her dragons. I think it's the mystical, magical people because they're kind of weird. And they were walking the dragons up to not an obelisk type stone thing. So I want to see about that. That's the main thing I remember from last time, which was what, about a week and a half ago? I'm trying to think if Rob Rob's army is still wanting to fight the Lannisters, the Lannister regime, but they were getting sidetracked with something else, and I can't remember what that is right now. And then, oh, they're getting sidetracked by Theon. I want to say Theon Greyskull, but it's not Greyskull. Gray, Graybell, Graybone, Gray, something like that. But Theon's crew just took hostage Winterfell, and so Rob was getting split with that, and Rob's advisor said, "Hey, we'll send some men. We'll blah 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 blah." Bran did escape with the help of the wildlings. I think they're wildlings. We're not far enough along on YouTube for you guys to correct me on that yet. So the woman that he has this good rapport with, and the man who's like a simpleton. I forget how they referred to him, but they helped him escape, and his wolf is with him. I forget his wolf's name. I think somebody said it starts with an N, not nimble, but something like that maybe. But they got him out of there, and that was the last scene for them that we saw. So Theon hasn't discovered that they've escaped yet. Oh, I want to see what's going on with John and the wildling that he was supposed to kill and he didn't, and she's getting all thrusting the hips with him. Well, she wasn't thrusting her hips; she's just wiggling them. So we need to see what's going on there. What's going to happen when they find out he didn't kill her? But also, I'm getting weird sounds on this side. Also, what is he going to do with her? And you can't 100% trust her, but they've got this chemistry going on. So we'll have to see. Plus, she knows he didn't kill her, and she knows that he was supposed to. So is she going to take mercy on him since he took mercy on her? Catelyn is with Rob still, I believe. Joffrey still being a little brat. Oh, Tyrion slapped him. That's right. That was like probably the happiest point of that whole last episode was Tyrion slapping him. So I forgot about that. But the people turned on him. He doesn't understand why. He doesn't understand why tyrants aren't loved and people feel beholden to them or not. He doesn't understand that people living in fear and under this type of tyranny will rebel. It's just a matter of when. Hi, buddy. Are you going to say hi to everybody? You just going to sit up there and look beautiful? Shall we do some scratches? She's so funny. She's my second biggest. The biggest is the boy, and he's in the back bedroom. Okay, you ready? She's my friendly feral. She was the first one of the feral cats to come up to me and let me pet her. She doesn't like her head touched, which is why she does that. She lets me touch it, but ah, okay. Cat fur. I wonder why I'm covered in cat fur all the time. So let's go ahead, get to it, see what's going on. I'm mainly interested right now in seeing if we pick up immediately where we left off with Khaleesi and her people being killed and the dragons being taken. And this man who's been working, so I can't remember his name, but the one of the 13, who's been working so hard to negotiate this marriage with her, is he going to do something to show that he would be there for her by doing whatever to help her get her dragons back? So let's find out what's going on. And this one is called A Man Without Honor. That could be many of them in this episode. So in this show, it's hard to say who that would be. You just imagine, I don't hear them, but I just imagine they could be doing it on the big drums that they have in orchestras sometimes. Oh, we're starting with Theon. Loved him and left him.
Gone, along with a wildling woman. The one you were fucking.
I guess he told him, huh?
Those boys are of far more value to you alive than dead.
They have no value to me missing.
Rob will have sent a force to retake
Oh,
Winterfell by now.
Rob's
Bran
at the
and his
Riverlands.
little
My
brother.
sister. The hounds have the scent. Come, Maester. Don't look so grim. It's all just a game.
I don't think they found him that fast.
We've been walking since before sunrise. Even Hodor will tire.
Hodor.
Even you,
Hodor,
giant.
yeah.
Hodor.
So Hodor is the giant they were referring to.
If Theon tracks us here, he'll torture them until he finds out where we are.
Bran does seem to be using his head a lot, so that's good to see. Well, they're both still alive.
Did you pull a knife on me in the night?
I haven't heard that one.
I heard they get all swollen and bruised if you don't use them.
Blue
Or
balls.
maybe that's just what the lads say when they want me feeling sorry for them. So the lads just do it with each other?
No.
Never.
Celibacy.
You swore an oath.
And you have sheep at the wall?
She's
With
trying to
your
figure it
hands
out.
I'm a free woman,
You're a free woman.
but I might be your...
Why does she keep calling him a crow? Is that what I'm trying to think if she was calling him that before he talked about the Night's Watchman? I think she started calling him that afterwards. So would that mean that that's the symbol for the Night Watchman or the crow? They do call a group of crows a murder. I don't know. Just thinking
prisoner,
out
but I'm a
loud,
free
which is
woman.
You're my
dangerous.
prisoner. You're not a free woman. That's what prisoner means.
You lot came along and just put up a big wall and said it was yours.
My father was Ned
Oh,
Stark.
they put the wall up? It's a good question. I mean, they talk about this all the time with just in politics, conquering, moving on to the next scene, conquering nations and all that kind of stuff. Nations go into other nations' territories and take their lands and all that kind of stuff. And it's sometimes not even nations, just the people that were there. Like when we came to the Americas, we took the land from those who were originally here and all that kind of stuff. But then when they try to claim what's theirs, we fight them about it and blah, 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 blah. And that happens everywhere. And I don't mean to blah, blah, blah to minimize it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The colonizations, all that kind of stuff. So that's what she's talking about here. And she's like, we're just trying to defend our own land. And he's like, we were here, da, 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 da. And she's like, well, why are you fighting us then? Why is there fighting? If we were both here first, why is there fighting? So the wall was put there by the colonizers. We'll call them that to keep it straight. The other people, the non-wildlings. But man, if you think about how long it took to build the pyramids, or at least how long they estimate that it took to build the pyramids, can you imagine how long it took to build that wall? I mean, it seems taller and bigger than some of those pyramids, right? Oh, is this where Arya is?
Wolf's
Tywin.
Bane. We can't allow rebels behind our lines to harass us with impunity.
So you guys have been slowly catching me up on the background and everything, and I don't even know what this area is called. Is this one of the areas that Tywin owns, the Lannister family owns? And is it kind of like an outcast island or something? It's like, what is this place? And I may get that answered by the time you guys see this. But yeah, what is this place? All I know is they brought them here, the captives here. But it seems like every show has a place where they send their captives. Hercules and Xena had it. There was another show that was similar to Xena's. And I can't remember what it was. I can't remember, and my head hurts. Um, but it seems like there's this land or island or something similar to our Alcatraz. It's where they send the prisoners and stuff. So is that what this is?
Burn the villages, burn the farms. Let them know what
She
it
gonna
means
take
to
the
choose the
knife?
wrong side. It's bad manners to refuse a lord's offer. Sit.
Does he know who she is?
Eat. My legacy will be determined in the coming
She
months.
eyeing his neck with that knife?
You know what
I wouldn't
legacy
suggest
means?
it.
Greatest fortress ever built.
Am I
Tallest
getting my
towers, the
answer?
strongest walls. The Great Hall had 35 hearths. Dragons happened. Harrenhal was built to withstand an attack from the land. Harren and all his sons roasted alive within these walls. Aegon Targaryen changed the rules.
It was Rhaenys and Visenya too. Rhaenys rode Meraxus, Visenya rode Vhagar.
I'm sure I knew that when I was a boy.
Story of
Visenya
three
Targaryen was a
dragons, and
brave
we
woman.
have three dragons that are living. Wonder if there's a
She'd
coincidence.
have
I enjoy you, but be careful. Take that back to the kitchen.
I guess he doesn't know who she is,
Eat what you
but
want.
you almost get a feeling like he does know.
Girl. Milord. Low-born girls say milord, not my lord. If you're going to pose as a commoner, you should do it properly. You're too smart for your own good. Has anyone told you that?
That's true.
Yes.
Many times in my life, I have
I
been...
don't care where you've been.
She has right to be upset, and she's acting her age there, so. But I was glad to see him vow to help her.
Or you could be free too. You don't need to live your whole life taking commands from old men.
So the man that they went to go meet and talk with and try to get him to join up with them to fight something. Can't remember if they were going to fight Joffrey or if it was something else. But so that man used to be a Night's Watchman as well, and then joined the Wildlings.
Wake up when you want to wake up.
Is that some
I could
foreshadowing?
show you this. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
She kind of looks like a modern Red Sonja, if anybody knows who that is. That's a guilty pleasure movie. The dialogue and everything's cheesy, but I'll still watch the movie.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't interrupt you.
Continue, my lady.
Oh, they just need to sleep together.
And once I've got them, the pampered little shits, it's better to be cruel than weak. Prince Theon!
Nope.
I don't know.
He's not going to have a kingdom to rule either if he keeps things up.
The Targaryens. I only knew one, my brother, and he would have let 1,000 men rape me if it had got him the crown.
True.
The Dothraki.
I was glad to see her at least acknowledge her people that died also, because so far it's been my dragons, my dragons, my dragons. So it was good to hear her talk about her people there. And I guess she's treating the dragons as her children because she did help them become born. So I guess it is a motherly instinct she has towards the dragons and why she's doing my dragons, my dragons, my dragons. But it has been a little weird not hearing her talk about the people that died. So it was good to hear that there.
And then I felt it right up against my backside like a club. But I can show you the bruise on my tailbone. And before I knew what was where...
She's a sassy thing, isn't she?
Since it's going to be your word against mine, and since I can't talk about it without blushing, you may as well just... It don't have teeth.
Is she going to kiss him?
God's your doll.
Is she going to get away this time? She disappeared.
Should have took me while you had the chance.
So they're taking him hostage now? Oh, we're having nightmares. Are they going to kill her?
You'll say nothing to anyone. Do you understand?
I wouldn't trust her. Her first instinct was to tell the Queen. You think she's not going to say anything?
Even his birth, I labored a day and a half to bring him into this world. You cannot imagine the pain.
Mom said
I was sure Robert would hear me in the Kingswood.
Mom said I had her in labor, false labor, for 9 hours.
That was his custom.
I lied. Mom was in false labor for 9 days, and Dad got sick of it and went out and got castor oil and made her drink it. And I came out so fast the doctor only had one glove on. So that's the only thing I know about my birth, other than it was 5:30 in the morning. So, on a Wednesday.
When they told Jamie he wasn't allowed in the birthing room, he smiled and asked which one of them proposed to keep him out. The king.
That's because Jamie knew it was his
He
kids.
loved his children.
I love His Grace with all my heart.
That's so very touching to hear. Permit me to share some womanly wisdom with you on this very special day.
She knows it's not true.
What was he like?
So when are we going to kill Jamie?
A painter.
I don't find him very interesting, and I don't like him. I don't even like him as a villain. He's just smarmy.
He couldn't take a step without stepping on me. I was awful. Complete liability.
Why are we getting this long interaction with him?
The outlaws. It wasn't possible until now. What is it?
Is he going to kill him?
It's actually quite simple.
Well, let me help you.
You'll only have to do one thing.
Tell
Die.
me.
You'll have to die.
How did we know? He's going to jump that guy now. When can we kill Jamie?
You want to please the mother of dragons. You love her.
Where are the dragons?
Hopefully it's more of a father-daughter type
Will
of
you
love.
betray her again, Jorah the Undel? Will you betray her again?
Betray her?
Never.
Again?
Please, they're my children. I'm begging you.
Oh, they're all with her right now.
Your dragons will bring the world nothing but death and misery, my dear.
He reminds me of
If I knew where
Otto
they were, I
from
would not tell
Beetlejuice.
you.
I forget the actor's real name.
The Mother of Dragons is in the right. She must be reunited with her babies.
I will help you.
I think they're the ones that stole it.
How?
I will take you to the House of the Undying, where I have put them.
You
Told ya.
have my dragon.
She will give them her love, and they will thrive by her side.
And they're going to keep her as a prisoner. So he betrayed her. I thought he escaped.
But not here.
I will have his head, and if you try and
I
stop
thought
me...
he
Me
escaped.
down.
Thank you for fighting on my behalf, Lady Stark.
Oh, shut
I
up.
would have come to your defense, but...
And gag him!
Was waiting for that.
Will rain fire down on them from above.
Rain fire on them.
She thinks she has the fire.
Father, aren't you?
Why not? He has a good mind for strategy, doesn't
Wildfire? Is that what they called it?
I thought the girls might help him.
he? Did you?
I was wrong. If we can't control him.
At least he can admit
Do you
when
think
he's
I
wrong.
haven't tried. He looks like him. In a certain light.
She realized her mistake there. And did she actually love Robert to a certain extent?
Tommen and Marcella are good, decent children, both of them.
Are those her other children? I think we've met them, haven't we?
I need to be alone with him.
Well, they didn't gag him.
Orders.
Your orders, which I've just gave you, strangled his son with your chains.
Oh.
We seem
Was he
to have...
doing guard duty?
So that's part of the reason why I was confused, because we skipped the whole point of... from the point of him strangling out the guard to him being captured again. We missed everything in between. Hi. Are you confused too? No, she just wanted to say hi. So I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm wondering if they had filmed something for in the middle of that and just decided to take it out or what. But that's why I was like, wait a minute, I thought he escaped.
What if the king massacres the innocent? It's too much. No matter what you do, you're forsaken.
Is he talking about
Where did you
the
find
Mad
this
King
beast?
and about Joffrey there?
You are a man without honor.
Do you know, I've never been with any woman but Cersei.
So that's the title of the show, A Man Without Honor. So I'm guessing they're saying that because he just said he put his sword through his back, and you're not supposed to attack anybody from behind because that's seen as unworthy or unhonorable.
I told you what would happen.
I don't think she's going to kill him.
And what would happen if you did not?
Are they going to kill him?
Doing? Here is
You
the
can't have a kingdom if you don't have any people to rule over. Who is that? A little boy burned? Who is that supposed to be? I can't tell if he was expecting the dismembered and burned body of a little boy or not. And who's the little boy supposed to be? Is he saying that it's Bran? Or making the people think that it's Bran even though he knows it's not? Is that why we're getting the face that he's given? I'm confused. It's probably going to be answered in the next episode. Well, yeah, a little confused. I don't think that actually is Bran. or his brother, because I think there would be other dead bodies. I think there would be two young boys. And I also think the wildling lady and Hodor would be part of the deaths. So, a little confused. That episode was a bit slower. We were still getting some information, but I don't know if it's from fighting the migraine and taking the medication or just the episode itself. But I was getting a little cross-eyed. So hopefully I talked enough. I don't know if I did or not. It might be a short episode for you all. I think they're making us think that Catelyn is going to kill Jaime, but I think he's doing that just to get put out of his misery. I don't think she's actually going to do it. She seems level-headed enough to know when he's playing games and stuff, so we'll have to see. Looks like Jon is now captive, or at the very least, they may sit down and talk with him because she seems to like him. I'm watching Fangs. Don't know what she's doing. She may sit down and just talk with him about who they are and what they want, and vice versa, and all that kind of stuff, and try to get to the end of this war that seems to be going on for reasons that nobody seems to know, other than this is my land. But she likes him and he likes her. And I like how sassy she is with him. And she does remind me of, she doesn't look like Bridget Nielsen. She's not tall like Brigitte. She doesn't have the awful hairstyle of that movie or anything like that. But, she does have the red hair and she's sassy and she's kind of got this wilderness look. I mean, the furs help give that wilderness look. So she has that Red Sonja type of vibe to her, in my opinion. Just give her a long sword, and I think we've got it in warmer weather. But we didn't see any of Joffrey this round, so he must have had the week off from filming. I don't know how old he was when he was filming it. I don't think he was under the age of 18. I don't think he's on a time limit for filming. Sansa, feel bad for her. Hopefully they get her out of this situation before she's basically raped, but don't think that's going to happen. Tyrion and Cersei were having a heart-to-heart, but I don't think we got much out of it, other than she recognizes that Joffrey's a monster. I think that's the only thing we got out of that conversation. Maybe there was something more and I just missed it, which is possible. We'll go ahead and stop there. So thank you all for joining me on this one, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.